Hello everybody, Angel Arts here, and welcome back to another episode of Gay Let's Play Dragon Age Inquisition! In our last episode, we ended another one of the main storyline's adventures. Morrigan ended up drinking from the Well of Sorrows, gained a lot of wisdom, power, both, knowledge. She gained something, including, most importantly, a way to defeat Corypheus and his archdemon-like dragon. So, in the meantime, I want to spend some time chatting with people, going around. Let's take a look at the results of our missions, though. A golden opportunity. That went splendidly well. That went splendidly. Naturally, these worthies of Orlais wanted nothing more than to be given everything while providing nothing in return. But I set the record straight. If they want our assistance in supporting their efforts to restore the war-torn Dales, they'll need to show some deference to our agents and ensure that any troop movements and trade efforts the Inquisition makes in the Dales are given the highest priority. All it took was a bit of negotiation and a few subtle threats. They sent along some lovely gifts to show their appreciation for your presence in Skyhold, and the Consortium should ensure that any attempts we make to gather coin in the future are that much easier. Josephine. Rewards received. Gold, apparently. Western Approach Resources. Our shipment of resources from the Western Approach has arrived. Paragon Luster, only 6. Alright, that's okay. Got 2 more. Bring Samson to Skyhold for judgment. Research the Well of Sorrows. The Well of Sorrows was constructed in unspeakably ancient times. There may be slivers of information left in elven legends or crumbling papers in far-flung libraries. Send people to research how ancient elves made this strange artifact. You recognize the magic used in the well? The universities in Val Royeaux could look into it for us. They're well-funded. Wouldn't the oldest human records on magic be found in Tevinter? I can arrange for our scholars to visit Minrathos' archives. The Seekers have written treaties on forbidden magic for ages. Cassandra could point to us to some of their findings. Bring Samson to Skyhold for judgment. When Corypheus rushed from the Temple for Mythal, he left his general for dead. My soldiers and I captured Samson with ease. Given that he was still unconscious from your fight, while it will take the army some time to return for the wilds, we can expedite Samson's return in order to put him on trial. If you have no objections, I would be present for his judgment. Sure, Cullen. Samson has given us no end of trouble. I would keep him unconscious and with sleeping draughts while we transport him here. Samson has earned an armed escort, guarded in a wagon which our fastest horses will pull back to Skyhold. I like that. Our Orlesian allies have offered to return Samson under the heaviest of guard. They're eager to see him face justice. Let's have Josephine
Inquisitor
research the Well of Sorrows. Cullen, if he wants to be present for his judgment, I think he wants to take on Samson. I think he wants to take Samson under his responsibility. So I'm gonna let him have it. And that, as they say, is that. So, let's go chat with some people. Now that we've advanced the story, I'm wondering if we have a few more things. Hey, Joe.
It comes swiftly, this moment that would be spoken of for ages. The day the Herald of Andraste challenged the Darkspawn that thought itself a god. Defeat him, and you'll be more than a holy man to the people. You'll enter legend.
If it's true, may the Maker judge me worthy of the honor.
And there is the modesty people respect. People joined the Inquisition after hearing you were blessed, but they've stayed because of how you lead. I wanted to tell you that I shared their sentiments, Inquisitor, and... well, I suppose I just did.
Thank you, Josie.
You've always been there for us, Josephine. And for me.
It means much to hear you say that.
Oh.
Farewell, my lord. When you face Corypheus, may you walk in the light.
Thank you, Josephine.
It's good to see you.
Anything to report, Josie?
What do the people make of us?
There's scarcely a noble house that hasn't openly pledged its support to us.
Okay.
Any visiting dignitaries I should watch out for?
The Navarran minister was greatly impressed during his visit. Considering I've never seen him smile before, we should consider it a coup.
What brightened the minister's spirits?
I believe he finds something romantic about our attempt to slay Corypheus' dragon.
He should join in then.
We could extend the minister an invitation the next time we root around for a high dragon.
Please don't. He might take you up on it.
Fair enough, Josie. Final piece. Ugh, that throne. Let's go talk to our boyfriend. Oh, Dorian, lovely Dorian. Hi, honey. Hey, honey. So, yeah, I didn't drink from the well. Hopefully you're okay with that. You approve. Hey, sweetheart.
What happened at the Elven Temple? It's got me thinking.
About what?
I should go back, shouldn't I? To Tevinter. Once this is done. If we're still alive.
Go back? Well...
All my talk of how terribly wrong things are back home. But what do I do about it? Nothing.
Only if I get to come with you. What about us? What brought this on?
How does this relate to the Elven Temple?
You encountered ancient elves. A piece of history. Something the Imperium didn't destroy. Maybe my people can atone for what we've done. There is something still left to restore. Maybe not all of us want to, but that could be altered. If you can change minds, so can I.
You would just leave? What about...
Us? Trust me, Amatus. It would give me no pleasure to leave your side.
Aww.
You make monumental decisions affecting the entire world. How can I not consider some of my own?
That's very fair. I could go with you.
Why don't I go with you?
Take you away from all this? I can't ask.
Art would do in a heartbeat.
You don't have to ask. I'm offering.
Exactly.
Tempting. We both know you would end up doing it all yourself. As much as watching my homeland beaten into submission would amuse me, this is something I need to do.
Art understands, but does that mean that we're gonna break up? I don't want to break up, though. It doesn't say that we're going to... It doesn't say that we're breaking up. Normally it warns me, you know, if you do this, then you're not going to be a romance anymore. I understand if you must go. Art's trying to not be selfish. I understand if you have to go, Dorian. Oh, it's going to break my heart if this is what causes them to break up.
If that's what you have to do, I understand.
There you go. Breaking my heart.
You're breaking
This is
my
your fault, remember? You inspired me with your marvelous antics.
Oh, Dorian.
You're shaping the world, for good or ill. How could I aspire to do any less? If it means proving that Tevinter can be better, that there's hope even for my homeland, I would do anything. Always with the questions. What will people say?
Oh, look. We're still... It looks like we're still in a relationship.
I need to talk to you.
About how much you adore me, I assume?
Okay, so they haven't broken up. Whew. Whew. Don't scare me like that, Dorian. So I think all he's saying is he needs some time to do what he needs to do to Tevinter. It doesn't mean that they're broken up. It just means that he just needs some space. And maybe, you know, maybe Art will actually... Because, I mean, while this is done, I don't think Art wants to be an Inquisitor anymore. I mean, I think people will demand that he stays, but if Art had a choice, he would gladly give all of this up. He wouldn't want to give up his friends. He wouldn't want to give up the friendship, but he would give up all the power and all the fuss, even the nice beds and rooms. I mean, Dorian might be upset about giving up the beds, but... or one specific bed. But But yeah, I mean, Art would, once he has saved the world or helped save the world and stopped Corypheus, I don't think he really cares to necessarily stick around if he has a choice. I think he would much rather go with Dorian back to Tevinter. Yeah, he would. He would give all of this up for Dorian because, like I said, he doesn't want any more power. And if he doesn't have to keep, his Inquisitor position, then he's not going to. If he has the choice, like I said. I came for a kiss,
I was
Dorian.
hoping to steal a moment alone with you.
You have but to ask. Amatus. Lead the way.
Yeah. So there's still, Dorian's not leaving for Tevinter now, but we'll see what happens. We'll talk about it. Art would totally want to go with him. And even if Art can't, if he has to stay and be Inquisitor, hopefully he can visit Dorian, and then maybe they can be together, possibly even married, if they allow that in Thetis. I don't know. Maybe they allow that. Probably not in Tevinter, but yeah.
Greetings again, Inquisitor.
Is everything well?
I trust everything is well with the mages?
Most are pleased with the Alliance, even if we wonder what will happen next.
Carry on.
I'll leave you to it.
Hey, Halisama.
A request has been made of you, Inquisitor. Here it is.
Okay, thank you.
As you were.
Yes, Inquisitor.
I don't know if I have any research to turn in. Oh, I do. Vivienne. Vivienne was not pleased with my decision with Morrigan, but it's okay.
Of course.
You have anything to say to me, Vivienne? I know you didn't like what I did.
It's been quite the momentous day, hasn't it, my dear? We should probably give some thought to the very likely possibility that Morrigan will use her new power against us.
Yeah. I expected. Art hates to say this, but I expect as much. Yeah.
I don't think it's likely. I think it's a certainty.
We will need to prepare ourselves, if we can. Circle records have limited information on shapeshifting. There are mentions of counterspells that may prevent mages from transforming or from reverting to their true forms. I have my people researching these spells now. If they have ever been documented, I'll find them. The pieces are nearly in place. We'll soon strike against Corypheus directly. You've done well. I will be proud to fight alongside you when the time comes.
Thank you, Vivienne. I'm glad that you don't hate me still.
How may I help you?
What are your thoughts about the others in the Inquisition?
I admire Cassandra's determination. If she had a little charm, she could be a remarkable leader.
Okay. Cassandra is done. I mean, not Cassandra. Sorry, that wasn't Cassandra. That was, Ooh. Brain. That was Vivienne. Okay. I need to get stuff. I wonder if Kieran's still around. Mother Giselle's there. Prophet's Laurel. Since we brought, I just thought of something. Since we brought the Rebel Mages here, shouldn't Connor be here somewhere? Did I just miss him? Thrin.
Watch that tip, Morris.
Alright, good to know. Alright, we're gonna fast travel to... Fast travel to there. Back to here again. I want to visit Colin. Because, yeah. Pretty much the people that I plan to visit a lot is Dorian, Colin, Cole. Yeah, I visit those people quite often. There's Varric. Wonder if he has anything new to say. Hey, buddy.
So, I'm still trying to wrap my mind around
You and me
this.
both.
We went to an elven rune, so a witch could consume a pool of magical goo and then walked through a mirror, and wound up back here. Have I mentioned that the shit that happens to you is crazy?
Write it in a book.
I don't want to think about this anymore. You want to discuss something
You don't want to put this in your book, Varric? This is great material.
Can I ask you something, Varric?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
Well, that's all for now.
Thanks, Varric.
No problem.
Speak with Morrigan in Skyhold's garden. Oh, I was just in the garden. It's okay. I'll speak to her. I'm gonna speak to Morrigan last, probably. I don't think that's going to start the mission, but I at least want to see what she has in mind before defeating this dragon. Hey, Colin.
Though all before me is shadow, yet shall the Maker be my guide. I shall not be left to wander the drifting roads of the beyond. For there is no darkness in the Maker's light, and nothing that he has wrought shall be lost.
A prayer for you.
For those we have lost, and those I am afraid to lose.
Even though whatever Art's beliefs are, he respects other people of other faiths and other beliefs. I mean, he respects them. As long as they're not hurting anyone, he's cool with you. You know, if they're not, yeah.
I'm glad you haven't lost your faith.
I've questioned it at times, but I found comfort in faith when life offered little. Corypheus will retaliate. It's only a matter of time. We must draw strength wherever we can.
From moments like this, perhaps.
There are fewer of those lately.
There's time now.
That's sweet. That was a nice little bromance, intimate bromance moment. Yes. Yes. I wasn't sure if Colin had anything else to say besides that, but we'll see. How do I get out? Fast travel again. Here we go. Fast travel again. Here we go. Varric's like, didn't I just see you walk by this way? What's going on, Art? Hey! Don't mind me. Just gonna check to see if Colin needed anything else. If not, we're gonna go to talk to more people in the tavern.
I do not like having that mirror, Illuvian, in Skyhold. Corypheus may not be able to travel through it, but what if something else can?
True.
What if it's something good?
Morrigan claims that if I close my eyes and wish hard enough, a fleet of griffins will appear under my command.
See? That's probably not true, but it would be fun.
Well, yes, but that wasn't my point. I'll stop worrying about it. So long as someone's watching it, even if that someone is Morrigan.
Anything I should know about?
Is there anything I should know?
Not at present.
That's all for now.
I'm sure you have other matters to attend.
Oh, the bromance continues. Like I said, that moment at the chat, it was sweet and intimate, bromancy intimate, and I like that. I like that we're able to, even though Art is not an Andrastian by any means, him and Colin are still good friends, and I like that. I think that's how it should be. Hey, Sutherland.
Oi, Inquisitor.
Hope you're doing okay. Yeah, hope you guys are doing okay.
There's a change in her. Those eyes are deep.
Yes, yes. Deep as the wood where you run barefoot and filthy.
What's going on down there?
The Sentinel. The Ace as well. A dark something like that.
We're fighting a Tevinter Magister from the dawn of the Blight, and you worry about a damp witch?
You are a frustrating man.
Quite.
Well, Trouble in paradise, it seems.
Of course.
Hey, Cole. Yay! We had another Cole moment. Oh, I love this.
Corypheus died, and then he didn't. That's why he always felt wrong, like he didn't fit inside himself. He wears another man's life. I thought dying was forever.
You and me both, buddy.
So did I. Corypheus seems to break a lot of rules.
Where are you going?
But is it him? Is he real? If a man can be dead and then not, could I have saved the real Cole?
You did all you could. Don't doubt yourself
What
now.
happened to him wasn't your fault.
It gnawed at me, hooks in the hollows, pain of not knowing like the knot in his belly. But that is a hurt, and hurts can heal. I can heal.
Yeah, you can. And you do. And you still will.
Forget.
Did you just make yourself
Cole.
forget something?
Cole, are you?
Cole?
You may still use that name, if you like. I am here to help you.
Did you just make yourself forget something, Cole? Oh, that worries me. That worries me a lot. What did you do, Cole? I don't know if I like what you did. You did something to yourself, it seemed.
He meant to watch forever. He called himself Sora.
Yeah, Abelas.
I'll talk to you later.
Yes.
How do you know?
See? What did I tell you?
So much banter, I can't hear them all at once. Sarah?
I'm sorry. Oh wait, no I'm not. It's just the funniest, isn't it? That creaky old Abelas in Mythal saying the elves weren't destroyed by Tevinter.
You're gloating about that?
That's some long dead you're gloating over.
About time I got mine back. Elvie elves have shoved victim in my face 1,000,000 times. Like being sad makes them better than me. Turns out they're not victims. They're the same as everyone else. Arseholes. Plus, a big old temple full of demon-worshipping lies. Grand, that.
Alright, I'll bite. Enlighten me, Sarah.
Why are you dismissing what happened in Mythal?
Of course. None of it holds up. I mean, it was impressive and all. Makes the Dalish look like tits for living in the woods, but so what? There can't be a bunch of gods, and the Maker. Don't matter how much or little you believe, those don't fit. So call me stupid, but I believe the stuff not made up by dead people who failed. Mythal is a ruin full of demons. I mean, it just makes sense, right?
There's so much history there. What if some of it is true?
No, now you're stupid. You can't think that because it's stupid.
Well, I do.
But everything we saw.
Why believe it? Because Abelas looked weird? If that's all it takes, Coryphe's shitheel is full of lumpy truth. You're not even an elf. Why are you being so damned elfy? You're the frigging herald of Andraste. Every time you open your mouth, you'll sound like an idiot.
Thanks a lot. Wow, Sarah is really... One thing I have to say about Sarah is that she doesn't hold back. If she has an opinion, doesn't matter who you are. You could be the Queen of Antiva, you could be the Empress Celine, you could be the Inquisitor. You know, she'll tell you to your face if she thinks you're being an idiot. I've said I'm not her herald.
It's not as if it matters what I believe. I've already denied being the Herald.
Not for me to say, yeah. Just saying. Anyway, believe what you want. So long as we kill Carifi fish. Whatever.
Again, more disapproval from Sarah. Oof. I don't know. Sarah and I, we're not getting along at all.
Love seeing you, yeah?
You do? You haven't been talking like you do.
Are things playing out the way you expected?
Everyone's ready to punch Cariphilus in the dangle bag. That's what you call it. Metaphor.
See, I know that I can probably gain favor from Sarah by agreeing with her, but Art's not gonna agree with her just to make her happy. You know, he's not just gonna tell her what she wants to hear. That's just, no, that's not fair. That's not fair in the friendship. Alright, carry on.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
Okay. Tib. Do you want to get a drink? You want to get a drink? Me, Creme, and the other. I want to hang out with the Bulls Chargers again. They're cool people.
So to kill Corypheus, all we have to do is kill his dragon first? That's easy. We're good at killing shit.
Yeah.
Just one more big fight to put this Magister asshole down for good. I knew you'd get us here, boss.
It's been an honor, Bull.
Oh, don't get like that. This isn't goodbye. We're kicking this guy's ass.
Oh yeah, we are. Yes, we are. Griffius is going down. Underneath this, someone has scribbled, "Too easy." Hey, Creme.
Most of the charges are still at the Temple of Mythal. I'm Mr. Crazy Fine.
Here's some trivia, guys. Creme, I just found out, is voice acted by the none other than Jennifer Hale. Femme Shep herself, Jennifer Hale, is Creme. I kinda see it, but it wasn't obvious to me when I first heard Creme's voice. That's pretty cool. See ya, Creme.
We'll talk later.
As soon as somebody pointed it out, I was like, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Hey, Cabot, sorry to step on your table like that, your counter like that.
Inquisitor?
And know any rumors?
What's the word out there?
Someone requested a dragon flagon. I threw him out.
What's the current mood?
Scorn.
Alright.
As you were.
Inquisitor?
Cabot. Okay. Harding?
Inquisitor.
What's new?
What's been going on?
Just relaxing. Taking a breath. You need to sometimes to keep sane.
Alright, see ya.
Take care.
Oh, I'm sure Cassandra probably has loads to say. I'm assuming. Cassandri? Cassandri.
Victory in the Arbor Wilds. The Archdemon might have been a real threat to our army, but it flew off once we turned the tide. It is still out there, however. I wonder what Corypheus plans now.
We'll deal with whatever he throws at us.
Do not underestimate Corypheus. He is powerful, and you have yet to fight him one-on-one.
Yeah.
But he will come. You will get your chance.
You don't seem concerned about that.
I'm terrified. Yet I have faith in you.
Thank you.
Not long ago, this was impossible to imagine. You, a valued friend,
Aww.
victory close at hand. The time has come to consider what will come next.
Don't jinx it. You'll be divine, I have plans. He does have plans, actually.
Oh, I have plans of my own.
As you should. Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked, and do not falter. You have come far, my friend. It has been an honor.
It feels like we're getting really close, guys. All these people are talking about it. It feels like we're very close to the end, indeed. Okay. What is the fastest way to get to the rookery from here? Colin's there, which means the fastest way to the Rookery, I think, is this way. But let's go chat with Solus. Solus. Sure, after bringing him to the elfy place, which again, mad props for thinking of bringing Solus to that.
The Temple of Mythal was extraordinary. In all my journeys, I never dreamed of finding anything like it. What will you do with the power of the well once Corypheus is dead?
I didn't take the power of the well. I'll make the world better. I didn't take the power though.
This war proved that we can't go back to the way things were. I'll try to help this world move forward.
You would risk everything you have in the hope that the future is better. What if it isn't? What if you wake up to find the future you shaped is worse than what was?
Keep trying.
I'll take a breath, see where things went wrong, and then try again.
Just like that.
Just like that.
If we don't keep trying, we'll never get it right.
You're right. Thank you.
Thank you.
For what?
You have not been what I expected, Inquisitor. You have impressed me. You have offered hope. That if one keeps trying, even if the consequences are grave, that someday things will be better. Forgive my melancholy. Corypheus has cost us much. The Temple of Mythal did not deserve such a fate. The orb he carries, and its stolen power, that at least we may still recover. With luck, some of the past may yet survive.
Thanks for everything, Solus.
Thank you, Solus. We couldn't have done this without you.
You are welcome.
I love you, Solus.
My friend.
My friend, I love you. See you later.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Alright. Let me see if I can squeeze everybody into this one video, talking to everyone. Let's see, because I got virtually everyone except, I think, I still need to talk to Liliana and Blackwall, and is that it? Do I need to talk to anyone else? Let's see. I think it's just Blackwall and Liliana. I'll check the map again to make sure. No. Oh, where's the stairs that takes me to the Rookery? There it is. She's like, where is it? Liliana! Oh, she's still praying. Don't mean to disturb you, my dear.
I was pondering who might be divine, and it suddenly occurred to me. Is it so ridiculous for the Grand Clerics to support me? Why shouldn't they?
What would you do as divine?
If you were divine, what would you do?
Change things. Change everything. Your support of the Mage Rebellion was a good start. We must build on this. No more circles. The mages will be free. The Chantry will accept them as the Maker's children. In fact, it will accept everyone. Elves, dwarves, even Canary. Why exclude them? The Chantry allows our differences to tear us apart, instead of teaching us how we are the same.
How about gay Canary? Would it accept gay Canary? How about gay people in general? If you want to change the Chantry to allow for that kind of stuff, then I think Art would be all for it. I think Art's about to jump on board the Liliana train. I mean, he was also on the... Like, it goes back and forth. He was so gung-ho about Liliana, and then he jumped on board the Cassandra train. Now he's jumping on board the Liliana train. I'd support you. Do not support Liliana as a divine. I think ultimately, Art thinks that there needs to be a change. Him and a Canary... Him, a Canary, being an Inquisitor, kind of supports that a lot. And to Cassandra's credit, she's trying to change things as well. She's just trying to do things less radically and dramatically as Liliana. Liliana just wants to wipe everything clean, just start over from the beginning and just change everything. Whereas Cassandra's trying to be a little more calculated. While the more calculated thing is what Art would do if he was the divine, that's more of his style. he kind of does see Leliana as making a divine too. I'd support you.
I think you would make a good divine.
I am glad to hear it. Your support may persuade the Grand Clerics to vote in my favor. Justinia wanted the Chantry to grow, but her reforms never took root. She was held back by tradition and was too gentle to force change. I won't make that mistake.
Because Cassandra may end up doing that.
You can't force people to change their minds.
Then how will change ever come? People do not simply happen upon enlightenment. Most must be carried there. Justinia thought the circles needed to change. But why stop there? The Chantry alienated potential allies by brutalizing elves and belittling dwarves.
That's true.
If we could bring them into the fold, wouldn't we have peace?
In theory.
There are those who would cling to the old ways, of course. But they will see. I would make them
That can be dangerous.
But I've rambled on too long. I am not divine.
That's a little dangerous. I don't know. Art's starting to have second thoughts. Oh, this is a tough decision. This is a really tough decision.
So if we kill Corypheus, he has the power to move from one tainted creature into another? What we will learn next? That he can command the sun to rise or the seas to burn?
No matter how powerful he is, there's a way to defeat him. And we'll find it.
I hope you're right. I have researchers scouring the Temple of Mythal as we speak.
That's right.
I hope that their search turns up something we can use. Ancient magic, perhaps. Something even Corypheus missed. Anything to give us an edge.
Any updates, Leliana?
Anything I should know?
It's been a long road, but we're nearing the end. With Samson gone, the Red Templars are scrambling.
I'll leave you to your work.
Okay. I think all we have is Blackwall left, right? Is that right? Blackwall, I think, is this way. Fast travel! That's my fast travel. Oh my gosh. Hey, VW.
Perhaps it's a good thing I'm not a real warden.
We would have left you behind. A very good thing.
It's a blessing. Warden or not, I'd hate to be on the other side of your blade.
Going up against a darkspawn, and the last thing you want is a Grey Warden. Funny how these things
Yeah,
happen.
that is funny.
What do you think of the Inquisition?
If we mobilized all the Inquisition's forces, Thedas itself would shake beneath our feet.
We should return to our duties.
As you wish.
Otto looks so cute.
You are, after all, in charge.
Otto looks so cute with his head poking out like that. Oh, Otto. Hi, Otto. So cute. Blackwall, Cassandra, Sarah, Iron Bull. We spoke to all of them. Yeah, Morrigan's the last one, I think. Josephine, Varric, Vivian, Dorian, Solus, Liliana, Colin, Cole. Cool, we did them all in one video. Morrigan's over here. Awesome. So I guess we'll probably go talk to Morrigan, and then continue on from there. So thank you guys for watching this episode of Gay Let's Play Dragon Age Inquisition. Tune in next time, folks, and until then, love yourselves and love each other.